Hey guys, it's Libby, and today I'm going to be telling you all about my most anticipated 2018 releases. So there are a lot of movies and a couple of books that I'm just super pumped about that are coming out this year. But before I get started with that, I just want to give you a couple of channel updates. So if you have ever looked through my videos and seen the timestamps of when they were posted, you will know I have been very inconsistent. There are some times that I will post 5 videos in 1 week, like right now, or there are other times that I go 4 months without posting, and I'm trying to stop that. It's ridiculous. This is just a hobby, but it's a hobby that I care about, and it's something I really do want to get more into because I think that it is important for there to be more conservative voices on YouTube, just because there aren't a ton of us. And sometimes that can be really frustrating as someone who loves YouTube but is also quite conservative. So I really do want to make an effort to post more often. So I'm going to be trying a uploading schedule. So starting next week, I'm going to start posting a video, hopefully, every Thursday. I might be posting more than 1 video some weeks, but other weeks I might only have time and the motivation to post on Thursdays. I don't want to make my goal any higher than 1 per week since I don't think I can attain that every week, but I think that 1 per week is something that I can do. Also, I'm going to do monthly wrap-up videos about books. So many booktubers do this, the grand majority of them really, and I just think that it's something that I should try because, as I've said before, book reviews are not necessarily my strong point, but having just a short blurb about telling my thoughts and about all the books I read, I think might be a good way to do it. So I'm going to try it for the next few months and see how that works out for me. So, moving on to the most anticipated 2018 releases. These are going to be in order of release date, except for the one that only has a month. That's just going to be hacked on the end of that month. So let's just jump into it. The first one comes out on March 30th, and that is the Ready Player One movie, and I have no words for how excited I am about this movie. This is one of the things I'm most excited for this year. So I read the book, Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, over 5 years ago. And I have just been waiting and waiting and waiting for this movie because it was announced so long ago. And it's finally coming out, and that's just incredibly exciting to me. So if you don't know, Ready Player One is set in a virtual reality, and the main character is trying to find basically a hidden treasure. I don't want to say any more than that because it's just so epic and you can't really describe it with words, and to try I think would cheapen the book. So I'm actually going to reread it next month in preparation for the movie, and I'm just so excited. The next is one of the 2 books, and that is Legendary by Stephanie Garber. It comes out on May 29th. So Legendary is the sequel to Caraval, if you didn't know, and Caraval is about Scarlet and her sister Tella, and they want to be whisked away to Caraval, and they finally are invited to go to this experience, and they get sucked into the game of Caraval, and it's just kind of how about their adventures in Caraval and how they get out of it. And it ended on a very interesting note, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what happens in the next one. So the first book, the main character was Scarlet. The second book, in Legendary, Tella is going to be the main character, her sister. So I'm really excited to see how that's going to play out, because I didn't really like Tella, which apparently is a super unpopular opinion, but I am interested to see where it's going, and I knew that the book was going to be about Tella just from reading the last sentence of Caraval. And I'm intrigued where that's going to go. I think that the plot is going to be super interesting. So the next thing on my list coming out on June 15th is The Incredibles 2. And I've been waiting for this basically since the first one came out, because I really thought they were going to make a sequel quickly, and they didn't. And it's coming out. The Incredibles 2 is finally coming out. And this is The Incredibles is the only movie my entire immediate family all likes. There are very few movies that we all like. So we're probably all going to see the sequel together. I'm just so excited. And I'm so excited that it's like jumping in pretty much where we left off, because there was rumors flying around that it might be like multiple years in the future, and I want to know what happens next. I don't want to know necessarily what's happening far in the future. I want to know like next. So I'm really excited about it. And it's The Incredibles, and Pixar has done really well with sequels for the most part. Really, all the ones I've seen have been good. I haven't seen Cars 2 because I didn't really like the first one. But yeah, I'm excited. I have high hopes for this, and I really do think it's going to be great because it's a Pixar sequel. Next, coming out on November 2nd, aka the month of all of the things, most of this list is November, is The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. And I don't know a ton about this movie, but it's The Nutcracker and it's Disney. I'm there for it. I'm so excited. Next, on November 16th, is Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. I think everyone watching this video probably knew that that was going to be on this list if you see my username. Like, I love Newt Scamander so much, and I just can't wait to see more of him, and Tina, and Jacob, and Queenie, and this is the highest, like the most anticipated release of 2018 for me, because Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them might be my favorite movie of all time. It is certainly my favorite release within the last 5 years. I love this movie, and I love these characters, and I just can't wait to see more from them. I don't even need to know what exactly is happening. I don't necessarily care about the Crimes of Grindelwald, but I do, because I do want to see how they get to the point of where the Wizarding World is safe again until the rise of Voldemort. But I mostly care about Newt, and I'm really excited to see more of him, and I really hope that this movie doesn't disappoint me, and that like our main cast of characters in the first movie is still very main in this movie, because I'm going to be really sad if they aren't. Next, and I will admit this is the one I'm least excited about, but I'm still quite excited about it, and it is Wreck-It Ralph 2, or Ralph Breaks the Internet. That title I'm super intrigued by. But yeah, I'm like moderately excited for this movie. The first one's really charming. It was actually the last movie I watched in 2017. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the sequel. I might not actually end up seeing it in theaters, so I probably won't see it until 2019. But if someone happens to want to see it with me and they're like, cool, let's go, then I'll go. Because the first movie really is charming, and I actually forgot how much I liked it. So, and it's a Disney movie. I mean, come on. The last thing for November, which is probably coming out before some of these because it doesn't have a release date yet, I'm hoping for early November, is the unnamed Renegade sequel by Marissa Meyer. Yet again, I'm sure this is no surprise to anyone that this is very high on my list of things I'm anticipating this year. Where the book left off was crazy, and I just am begging for more, and I just can't wait to see how this duology ends and how it's all tightly wrapped up. Yeah, I want to see where Nova's loyalties really lie, and like what's gonna happen, which I guess is obvious, but I'm really intrigued, and I think that this has high potential to be even better than the first, so I'm really looking forward to it. And the last thing I'm looking forward to in 2018, movie-wise, is Mary Poppins Returns, which comes out on Christmas Day. And yeah, these like long after sequels are kind of weird, but I'm really looking forward to it. Mary Poppins is one of my favorite movies. I'm just really looking forward to seeing where they take the story. I never read the books, but I know that the books are very different from the movie, or I should say the movie is very different from the books. So I'm wondering if any of it is going to be based upon the books, or if it's just kind of random. I really hope Bert's in it, because Bert's my favorite. But yeah, we'll see. And does anyone know if it's a musical? Please let me know if you know if it's a musical. I hope it's a musical. I love musicals. But yeah, that is all I have for things that I am anticipating their release this year. So let me know in the comments below or on Twitter or Instagram, which will be linked below, what your most anticipated releases of 2018, I almost said 17, of 2018 are, whether that be books or movies. Are any of these on your list? Is there anything that, as the type of fangirl you might be starting to understand that I am, that you think are like, I'm totally missing? I could be forgetting something, or like just not knowing about something. So please tell me what releases you are looking forward to this year. I would really love to hear about them and discuss them. And yeah, I hope you have a really lovely day and that you enjoyed this video. And I will see you very soon with a new video. It will be less than a week. It'll probably be even less than 6 days because my Prisoner of Azkaban reread video will probably be up before Thursday.